Welcome back. Now, in my October wrap-up video, I mentioned that I hadn't put a video out there because I'd been away, I'd been traveling. I spent some time in New Jersey and I spent a week in New York City, which was very exciting. The trip with my mum to New York was planned and had been planned for a while, but the trip to New Jersey, I was just tagging along on a business trip, which was nice. It was nice to see some new states, and of course I did some book shopping, so I got a bit of a New York, New Jersey book haul for you. Now, of course, absolutely, of course, I had to go to the Strand. I'd been to New York before and I'd been book shopping before, but I'd never been to the Strand. And I think the last time I was in New York, I probably wasn't as much of an avid book lover, and so that's probably why I didn't go to the Strand. So, went to the Strand 3 times, I think. Went there by myself, took Ollie there, took my mum there, and got something on 2 of those occasions. So, the first thing I got was, now, I do already have this book, but as you know, my books are still in a shipping container somewhere. So I wanted to buy this book because I really wanted to read it, because I want to watch the film and I want to read the book as well. And I was like, I'll buy this when I'm in New York and then maybe I'll read it when I'm in New York. Totally didn't really read much for the 2 weeks that I was there, 3 weeks that I was there. But hey, so I got Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List. Gosh, that's hard to say. Naomi and Eli's No Kiss List by Rachel Cohen and David Levithan. I have the UK edition of this book and fancied this one. And I mean, massive reduction. Can you see the reduction on there? It's rude not to, basically. Rude not to. Then the other book I picked up, again, this has got the price sticker on it. The other book I picked up was Coffee with Oscar Wilde. And this is, you can see, it's like a teeny tiny little book. Coffee with Oscar Wilde. And this is basically like a little book of people sitting down and having conversations with Oscar Wilde. And I've always kind of, it says here, it's a fictional dialogue based on biographical facts. Buy Oscar a coffee and he'll inspire you to brilliance with his worldly wit. And they had lots of other different versions, but I've always kind of wanted to read a little bit more about Oscar Wilde. When I listened to Stephen Fry's latest book on audiobook, he talked a lot about a biography that he'd read about Oscar Wilde, and so I really wanted to find out a little bit more, and I figured this was like a little short book. Again, thought I might read it when I was in New York, thought I might pick it up on the plane, popped it in my bag and didn't, but hey, we're going to read it soon. And then also in the Strand, they have so many nice tote bags and merchandise and jumpers and socks and coffee mugs and like 3 different sizes of tote bags. And then they also have these cool little pouches. So they're really good for putting wires and things like that in your bag and them not getting lost, which is great when you're traveling, because you can have like a big bag when you're on a plane and then not actually be able to find a pen, which is not very good. And so I got this one. And this one says, if you go home with somebody and they don't have books, don't F them. I'm not going to say it out loud because, you know, we'll keep it family friendly. But I love that one. And they had that on various different bags. And I was like, am I going to go out into the street with a tote bag that says this on? Probably not. But am I happy to have this in my person and maybe possibly use it as a pencil case? Definitely. So I had to get this one. And it's really nice and soft. It's like denim. Okay. I also went to several branches of Barnes & Noble because, you know, you're book shopping, you do. And I went to this one in New Jersey and it was just huge. It's literally the biggest Barnes & Noble I've ever been in. And it had this whole back section, 2 floor Barnes & Noble, but it had this whole back section that was this sale section. So all the sale books they normally have in Barnes & Noble were in there, but they did second-hand books as well. And so they had second-hand, hardbacks, paperbacks, audiobooks, records, DVDs, and boy did they have a good selection. And they had different colour stickers on the books, and the different colour stickers meant different things. Like a red sticker meant that it was 99 cents, and a green sticker meant 70% off, and a blue sticker meant 50% off. I think it was that. So they had this system of the different coloured stickers on. So just finished reading Kissing in America by Margot Rabb. So I picked up her previous book, Cures for a Heartbreak by Margot Rabb, and looking forward to reading this one. It's a tiny, tiny little one, nice floppy paperback. Again, thought maybe I'd pick it up and read it there. Nope, didn't. And then I got 3 books by the same author, Phyllis Reynolds Naylor. Now, these books are part of a series, and I didn't get the first in the series, but I knew that I wanted to look at this series, so I got 3 books by this author. Let's see if I can pick them up. These 3 there. So I think this one comes first. I like him, he likes her. And I mean, this is not by any means a small book, but you've got there's quite a lot of space on the pages, and there's things like text conversations and things like that in there. But it's just a lovely book. It's and it's basically, this is a collection of three books from the series. So it's like a bind up of 3 books. I should know more about it before I start talking about it. And then the next one that actually follows that one is It's Not Like I Planned It This Way. And then the third one I got, I think is either from a slightly different series, or it's like the last in the series, and it's called Now I'll Tell You Everything. And this is the hardback version, but again, this is, I think, a bind up of 3. I need to find out more about them. I need to look up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look on Goodreads and see what order I should be reading them in, and if I need to buy another book. And if I do need to buy another book, probably would get it out the library. But for those 3 books there, plus Cures for a Heartbreak, it cost me $5 for all 4 books, which I think is quite impressive, considering one of them is a hardback and the others are mammoth books. So I couldn't not buy them, really. I did get some other things, obviously, when I was shopping in New York. I might do a haul of those things if it's something that I think people would want to see, but those are the books / bookish accessory that I got, and you can see why I've been missing in action for a little while there. So I hope you're having a great week. Let me know if you've read any of those books, and I'll have another video for you soon. Bye.